In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to crochet this beautiful butterfly. For work, you need a ball of yarn and a crochet hook. To begin, make a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and join the chain in the round by making a slip stitch through the first chain stitch. To begin the first round, make 1 chain stitch up and single crochet 9 into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last time 9. I made 9 single crochet stitches into the ring. Now single crochet 1 more time into the ring, and from this single crochet begin antennas for our butterfly. To start the first antenna, chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then chain 2 more. 1, 2, and through the third chain stitch away from the hook, make a 5 double crochet cluster stitch. To work the cluster, yarn over, pull up a loop through the chain stitch, then yarn over, pull through 2. Repeat 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, and the last time 4. I made 5 and finished double crochet stitches, then yarn over and pull through 6 to complete the cluster. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and slip into the same chain stitch that this cluster is made into. Now make a slip stitch through in each of next 6 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And slip into the single crochet that we started this antenna from. Insert the hook in 2 strands, in top and inside strand, and slip into. The first antenna is made. Now crochet the second one the exact same way. Chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then chain 2 more, and into the third chain stitch away from the hook, work a 5 double crochet cluster stitch. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then yarn over and pull through 6. Continue chain 2, 1, 2, and slip into the same chain stitch that we worked a cluster into. Then make a slip stitch through in each of next 6 chain stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then slip into the single crochet that our antennas are coming out of. As you can see, we made 2 antennas. Now complete the first round by making a slip stitch through the first single crochet. Skip the chain stitch we made in the beginning of this round and slip into the first single crochet. The first round is completed. Now let's begin crocheting wings. I will be working in rows. So row 1, start by making 7 chain stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is to bring up the yarn. Then chain 2 more. 1, 2, and make a 3 chain picot. For picot, chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and slip into the fourth chain stitch away from the hook. Picot is ready. Then chain 1 and triple treble crochet through the next single crochet of previous round. Yarn over the hook 4 times to work a triple treble stitch. Then repeat. Again, chain 2, 1, 2, work a 3 chain picot, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the fourth chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 1, and this time double treble crochet through the next stitch of previous round. Yarn over the hook 3 times to work a double treble. And again, chain 2, 1, 2, work a picot, chain 3 and slip into the fourth chain stitch away from the hook and chain 1. And now treble crochet through the next single crochet. Yarn over the hook 2 times and work through the next stitch. Then continue chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And single crochet through the next single crochet. Here, this is the first wing of our butterfly. Now continue and crochet the second one. Repeat all the stitches we made in the reverse order. So chain 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Treble crochet through the next single crochet. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and work a 3 chain picot, chain 3 and slip into the fourth chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 1 and double treble crochet through the next stitch of previous round. Yarn over the hook 3 times to work a double treble and work through the next stitch. Again, chain 2, work a picot, chain 3 and slip into the fourth chain stitch away from the hook, chain 1 and triple treble crochet through the next single crochet of previous round. Yarn over the hook 4 times. Now repeat again. Chain 2, work a picot, chain 3 and slip into the fourth chain stitch away from the hook, then chain 1, and now quadruple treble crochet through the next stitch. Yarn over the hook 5 times to work a quadruple treble. Work this stitch through the next single crochet. Here the first row is completed. Let's take a look on our butterfly. We crocheted a head and 2 antennas and started 2 wings. Now to continue, turn the work. Make 4 turning chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And make a 3 chain picot. Chain 3 and slip into the fourth chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and treble crochet through the triple treble stitch. Now repeat. Again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Make a picot, 4 picot, chain 3, and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and treble crochet through the next tall stitch, which is double treble. Then continue. Make 8 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now double crochet 2 together, working into the last chain space. Here. Yarn over, begin the first double, work it until you have 2 loops on the hook. Hold these 2 loops and begin the second double into the same chain space. When you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 3. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and again double crochet 2 together into the same chain space. 1, 2, and make them together. Now chain 4 for the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space. 1, 2, then yarn over, pull through 3. Continue, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and again double crochet 2 together. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Here is our first wing. Now continue and crochet the second one. To crochet the second wing, again work into the next chain space. Repeat all the stitches we made in the reverse order. So double crochet 2 together, 1, 2, make them together, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space. 1, 2, and pull through 3. Then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space. 1, 2, make them together. And now chain 3, and again double crochet 2 together into the same chain space. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Now continue, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and treble crochet through the double treble stitch. Here is our double treble. Then continue, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, make a 3 chain picot, 4 picot, chain 3 more, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and treble crochet through the triple treble crochet of previous row. Now again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, make a picot, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook, then chain 2, and the last treble, work through the 7th chain stitch, counting from the bottom. Here in the beginning of previous row we made chain stitches, so count from the bottom. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Work through these 7th chain stitch, treble crochet. I'll double check myself at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everything is correct, and the second row is completed. Let's turn to the front to continue with the next row. To begin row 3, make 4 turning chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I will continue with a complex stitch. To begin the complex stitch, sextuple treble crochet through the next treble of previous row. Yarn over the hook 7 times to work a sextuple treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then insert the hook through the next treble, pull up a loop through, then yarn over and pull through 2 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And work a 3 chain picot on top of this stitch. Chain 3 and slip into the sextuple treble. Insert the hook in 2 strands and slip into. Then double treble crochet in 3rd pair of horizontal strands that are on the post of sextuple treble stitch. Count from the bottom of the post. Here we have 1, 2, 3. Insert the hook in these 2 horizontal strands and double treble crochet. On top of this double treble, make a 3 chain picot, chain 3 and slip into the double treble. Then continue treble crochet into the same 2 strands of the sextuple treble post here. And then work a 3 chain picot, chain 3 and slip into the treble. Then continue double crochet into the same 2 strands and work a picot on top, 1, 2, 3 and slip in 2 strands. Then half double crochet into the same 2 horizontal strands of our sextuple treble post and work a picot on top, chain 3 and slip in 3 loops of our half double crochet stitch. And the last stitch is a single crochet, work into the same 2 strands and make a picot on top. Here the beautiful complex stitch is made. Continue and crochet the exact same complex stitch one more time. Yarn over the hook 7 times to work a sextuple treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Work this stitch through the next treble of previous row. Let's repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then work a 3 chain picot on top, chain 3 and slip into the sextuple treble. Then double treble crochet 1, 2, 3 in 1, 2, 3 in 3rd pair of horizontal strands that are on the post of sextuple treble stitch. I was counting from the bottom. Work a double treble and make a 3 chain picot on top, chain 3 and slip into the double treble. Then continue treble crochet through the same 2 strands and work a picot, chain 3 and slip. Then double crochet, work into the same 2 strands and work a picot on top. Then half double crochet into the same 2 horizontal strands and work a 3 chain picot, chain 3 and slip in 3 loops of our half double crochet and single crochet. Work a 3 chain picot on top of the single crochet as well. The second complex stitch is ready. Now continue. Here we have chain stitches. So triple treble crochet through the 4th chain stitch, counting from the left to the right, away from the next double crochet 2 together on row below. Yarn over the hook 4 times, then skip 1, 2, 3 and work through this 4th chain stitch. Triple treble crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On top of this stitch, make a picot, chain 3 and slip into the triple treble. Then double treble crochet through the same chain stitch, yarn over the hook 3 times, work through the same stitch, and on top of this stitch, make a 3 chain picot, 1, 2, 3 and slip. Then treble crochet through the same stitch and work a picot on top. Then double crochet through the same chain stitch and a picot, 1, 2, 3 and slip into the double. Then half double crochet through the same chain stitch and a picot, chain 3 and slip in 3 loops of half double crochet and single crochet through the same chain stitch. Work a picot. Let's see on what we have now. We made a nice trim for this wing. Trim with picots. Now continue. This first wing is not completed yet. Into the next chain space of 3, double crochet 2 together. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Then chain 2, 1, 2, make a picot, chain 3 and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook, then chain 1 and into the next chain space of 4, double crochet 2 together. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Repeat again. Chain 2, 1, 2, make a picot, chain 3 and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space of 4. 1, 2, yarn over and make them together. Here at this place, I'm going to crochet a little spiral. To begin a spiral, chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then single crochet 3 through the 2nd chain stitch away from the hook. 1, 2, and 3. and continue single crochet 3 through in each of next 6 chain stitches. Then through the next chain stitch, single crochet 1, 2, and 3, and continue single crochet 3 through the next chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, through the next one, work the same, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, and the last time 1, 2, and 3. We have one chain stitch left. I'm not going to work through this chain stitch. Now to complete this spiral, make a slip stitch through the same chain stitch that we've just worked through. Then chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space of 4. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. This spiral is on the bottom of our first wing. Now let's continue the work. Chain 2, 1, 2, then make a picot, chain 1, 2, 3, and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space of 4. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Now let's see what we have at this point. Now to complete this first wing, we need single crochet 2 into the next chain space of 3. 1 and 2. And now continue crocheting the second wing. To begin, single crochet 2 into the next chain space, 1 and 2. And continue work all the stitches we made on the bottom part of this first wing, but repeat them in the reverse order. So work into the next chain space of 4, double crochet 2 together, 1, 2, make them together, then chain 2, 1, 2, and work a picot, chain 3, and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Then goes the spiral. For the spiral, chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Single crochet 3 through the second chain stitch away from the hook. 1, 2, and 3, and then single crochet 3 through in each of next 6 chain stitches. 1, then single crochet through the second stitch, 1, 2, 3, 2, then single crochet through the next, 1, 2, 3, 3, then single crochet 3 through the next chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, through the next one, 5, and through the last chain stitch, 1, 2, 3. Then slip into the same chain stitch. We have one chain stitch left. Continue chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space of 4. 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Here, how our spiral looks. Continue, chain 2, 1, 2, make a picot, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the same chain space of 4. Now again, chain 2, make a picot, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then chain 1 and double crochet 2 together into the next chain space of 3. 1, 2, make them together. The bottom part of the second wing is ready. It's completely the same as the bottom part of the first wing. Now let's continue. We still need to crochet the top part of this second wing. You remember in the beginning of the first wing we made complex stitches. Now instead of these complex stitches we need to work a little different to achieve the same looking wing and make our butterfly symmetrical. To continue, skip 3 chain stitches away from the next decrease stitch. 1, 2, 3, and single crochet through the next 4th chain stitch. On top of this single crochet, make a 3 chain picot. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the single crochet. Continue working through the same chain stitch, half double crochet, and work a 3 chain picot on top, chain 3 and slip on 3 loops of half double crochet, then double crochet through the same chain stitch and work a picot on top, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the double, then treble crochet through the same chain stitch and work a picot, double treble crochet through the same chain stitch and work a picot, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the double treble, and the last stitch is triple treble crochet. Work through the same chain stitch, work a picot on top, 1, 2, 3, and slip into the triple treble. Then treble crochet through the next treble of previous row. Let's see now. We worked the same stitches we made on the opposite wing, but this time we did it in the reverse order. Now to copy the complex stitches we made on the beginning of our first wing, we need to work a bit differently. I treble crocheted through the treble below, now continue chain 1 and make a 3 chain picot, chain 3 and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then through the same treble we've just made, work several different stitches. First, half double crochet, and work a 3 chain picot on top of this stitch. Then double crochet through the same treble and work a picot on top of this double, chain 3 and slip into the double. Then treble crochet through the same stitch and work a picot on top, 1, 2, 3 and slip. Then double treble crochet through the same treble and a picot. And the last stitch is a triple treble crochet. Work through the same stitch. And work a picot on top of this triple treble. Now treble crochet through the next treble on previous row. Here, what we have at this point, now continue and repeat the same one more time. Chain 1 and work a picot. Chain 3 and slip into the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. Then work through the same treble stitch. Half double crochet, insert the hook in 2 strands. And on top of this half double crochet, work a picot. Then double crochet through the same treble and work a picot on top. Then treble crochet through the same stitch and work a picot, chain 3 and slip into the treble. Then double treble crochet through the same stitch and work a picot. And the last stitch is a triple treble crochet. Work through the same treble and on top of this triple treble, work a 3 chain picot. Now complete this row by working a treble crochet through the 4th chain stitch, counting from the bottom. 1, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Treble crochet through this 4th chain stitch, counting from the bottom. The 3rd row is completed and our butterfly is ready. You can cut off the yarn. On the bottom of our butterfly, we made 2 little spirals, and both wings are the same looking, even though we were crocheting them not the same way. This is the front, and let's take a look at the back. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel to see new video tutorials every day.